Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, from a short break there, as we had some little technical gremlins. But look, if you're only just joining us now, good evening and welcome to tonight's official coverage of the Global Esports ACC Qualifier, brought to you by NZ Esports, eBlacks, ASRNZ, and Race Command. NZ Sim Racing Collective, NZ Sim Racing TV, and broadcast to you live and brought to you by MatchFit Entertainment. This is the second stage of qualifying here for the Global Esports ACC Qualifier at Red Bull Ring tonight. First race in the qualifying, well, first of three, couple tonight, and then an enduro at Spa. As usual, like I introed earlier, J-Man right by my side and Farmer as well joining us in the booth again tonight. Welcome back, boys.
Yeah, good to be back. And yes, apologies, viewers. Obviously, that YouTubey stuff realistically out of our control. So fingers crossed that they stay with it. However, Farmer, what a great qualifying. And my friend, you did call the 34 car of Ewan Baker to the top, and he is there. If we look at that totem, we can see Ewan Baker managed to get that top spot over Matthew McEwen, over Joshy Holmes, Regan Herbert, Simon Bishop, Cameron Fleming, Liam, I believe it was Matthew Smith and 8, Huey Aerosmith, Shane Fodderdo rounding out the 10. However, those times super close at the top. But yeah, fantastic result. And I think based on our previous discussion before we had that technical issue, Ewan Baker puts it on pole here for race 1.
He does.
And he was your top qualifier to enter into this event too. So he's backed up the form and looking to see if he can carry it on, Farmer.
Yeah.
Well done. Welcome, viewers. But well done to Ewan Baker. He was the one that a few of the boys mentioned was one to look out for, and to put it on pole, that'd be a big relief, and sort of stage one of his job tonight that he's sort of nailed. And still a lot to play for though. Like you say, those times were really tight at the top there. I feel the pressure, mate. I'm not on track. I still feel the pressure from these boys.
Oh, absolutely. It's a big gig tonight here. Yeah, plenty to play for. Obviously, with a trip to China to compete in the Global Esports live in China. So yeah, look, these guys all signed up for this. This is the NZ Global Esports ACC qualifier, and the boys boys and girl, rolling around in the formation lap now. After qualifying, their little interruption of qualifying earlier with a little techie issue, but thanks for joining back in here at MatchFit Entertainment and the like. I think we're also going live to NZ Sim Racing TV, so welcome to all the viewers over there as well. Hit the like and subscribe buttons on both those channels, ladies and gentlemen, and kick back. Like I said, get comfortable, grab yourself a bevy. We've got a 30-minute race, no CPS, and then they'll be out for qualifying again for another race here at Red Bull Ring, round 1. Oh, this is going to be exciting, guys. Plenty to play for, like we keep mentioning.
Yeah, and
just a little bit to play for, isn't there, J-Man? Just a trip to China, nothing,
Nothing major. Nothing.
Yeah.
hey, there's the bragging rights too, right? You're putting yourself out on on the big stage, and hey, look, there's probably plenty of guys and girls out there saying, I think I could do that. However, they didn't qualify. They're not here. This is the field. This is your representatives for New Zealand. So obviously we're sending the fastest male, fastest female. We have got them out there on track. We are going to find out inside the next 2 weeks who is the quickest in this ACC GD3 field. So
absolutely. And like you said, we do have the quickest people in New Zealand here on track right now. You can see them all there. Just qualified for this first 30-minute race in race 1 here at Red Bull Ring. Baker, McEwen, Holmes, Herbert, Bishop, Fleming, Curran, Smith, Arrowsmith, and Fodderdo rounding out the top 10. And then we got Brimblecombe, Webley, Mudgeway, McKellar, Spence, Such a Death, Wadsworth, Crossland, Melling, and Price rounding out the top 20. We're about to go green here, ladies and gentlemen, for the Global Esports ACC qualifier here at Red Bull Ring, and a good start. Pressure on in the second row with Holmes and Herbert very close, and Baker very wide on one. Few people wide on one. I think Fleming was in amongst those as well. So good clean start from the leaders. Looks pretty orderly down the back so far. Very clean start actually through one there. Very difficult corner here at Red Bull Ring with a packed field. These guys are the best, like we mentioned, Fleming over Herbert in the background there. Also Spence over Mudgeway, and Fodderdo going backwards, and Price up a couple of positions as we just look in the background there. There's changes of position here. Smith over Webley. So it's all on it, still side by side there. That is not over yet.
Yeah, and yeah, Herbert Fleming's a good little battle on this opening lap, as is Joshua Holmes.
Look at this guy.
Really shadow Ewan Baker now.
Look at Fleming. Is it Fleming on Herbert there? And now who's in the mix? Bishop and Curran. This is a busy little pack. This is the end of lap one. As you'd expect, very tight still. Oh, big wriggle there from, I think it was Curran in the BMW.
Yeah,
and again,
side
by side. They're 3 wide. It's a drag race. Arrowsmith's got the inside end. Well overlapped.
Yeah, he's going to be shallow for one.
Very tidy stuff as we look at Curran with the run. Curran's going to get... Brimblecombe gives the bump draft to Arrowsmith.
Yeah, a bit of NASCAR.
It's all going on. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 wide down into 2. Oh, we've got them around.
Oh, they did.
They're up the pointy end. Who was that? Fleming.
Believe that was Bishop and Herbert.
So yeah, it was Fleming. I think they got turned. Little tag on the back from Bishop there, maybe. Very awkward situation there. Looks like most have actually come through unscathed there. Very tricky situation.
Yeah, 100%.
Tricky there, eh, guys? But look at that little group out in front there. That group of 3, they've broken away already, guys.
And look at the gap back to Curran. The guys were fighting so hard, and they continue to, actually. Brimblecombe.
Yeah, it's a busy pack.
It's a very busy pack.
Mudgeway's moved, well, he looks like he's moved forward a little bit, so he's had a good start in this race. He's got Shane Fodderdo right behind him, but hey, look, that start from Matthew McEwen. Was brilliant to cover off that line down to 1. Obviously, we saw him run incredibly deep, but you know, stayed with it. Baker still got his hands full of Holmes, but just hovering around that 1 second margin, first to second, and then obviously we don't need the delta to show how close second and third is. But back there, look for Herbert to try and come back through. He's going to try and lay a move right now down on Riley Price into turn 2. Price is going to have the drive out of there, and that will be Bishop trying to grab that back. So he got a better run. So that attack had become the attack pretty quickly down there at turn 2.
Yeah, plenty going on at the pointy end, and the mid pack is hectic as usual, as we just see Fodderdo under pressure from Price. And who is that tucked in behind Price? That is Bishop.
Yeah. So he just managed to, like I said, sneak around the outside of Regan Herbert at turn 2, just opposing lines there, and just that flow. If you can sweep round and get on the gas a little bit earlier there, as opposed to squaring that turn 2 corner off, it paid dividends for him there. And they've
Bishop
got,
and Herbert were involved in that early on incident, weren't they? They'll have
I
pace.
think so. I think
They'll have pace to come through with these guys in front of them here, you would expect.
yeah. So I think
Need
Bishop.
to just get their head down, don't they?
Yeah, I think Bishop was the tag E in turn 2 there on lap 2. So probably recovering a little bit himself. Sorry, J-Man, in the background there. Who's that? Herbert with the likes of Fleming on his tail. Looking. And look how busy this is. Caught up in behind front of those cars there. It looked like Price just propping a little.
Yeah, Bishop probably got a run on him now.
Yeah, made him vulnerable to Bishop there. So down towards 3 here. Hungry Corner begs you to want to take it a little bit deeper. Again,
Really
look at that.
Outside there, didn't he?
Big wriggle
It's
from...
compromised.
It has compromised his run. So
Price
Pricey...
hang it down the inside here.
He's just holding it there. Trying to keep Bishop out, but Bishop's just just persistence allows him to go through. Look at Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert's in there as well.
So Herbert takes advantage of that. Who's next on the list? Fleming.
It'll be Cam Fleming, yeah. He's
He's watching this. Oh, we just see Price very sideways out of the final corner there.
So approaching 6.5 minutes into this thing.
Fleming through.
As well. McEwen's still holding out that 1 to 1.2 seconds over Ewan Baker. And Josh Holmes just still sitting half a second to 6/10 off the back of Baker. And then we talked about that big margin back with obviously what happened up there to that next pack, and Liam Curran some 5 to 5.5 seconds off the back of that pack. It's a good start for Aerosmith. He's just off the back of Liam Curran now, so great start for Stewie Aerosmith.
Great start from there. He's up 4 positions from his starting grid there, J-Man. Webley also up 6 positions. Tony Spence 7 positions up. So, and also Brimmelcombe up 4. So, been some great advancements from those guys. I think the biggest losers so far we've seen Bishop down 7, Herbert down 9, and Fleming down 8 positions from their start. So, unlucky for some, great for others. As they move through the pack.
That is racing. That is racing.
Racing, yeah.
That's it. And like we mentioned, just so difficult at the beginning of these races. Really high class, high IQ races here in this 25 car field. But the inevitable does tend to happen with a tight pack like this, especially at a place like Red Bull Ring. But as the field spreads a little bit, and now the racing begins, as these guys find their space and their battles on track, this is when you start to really see the exciting stuff here, as we just watch Bishop